Starting Monday, fully vaccinated Albertans will only be required to isolate for 5 days, down from 10, if their COVID symptoms go away. The province says to prevent disruptions to the labor force.
So that change is based on the evidence that those who are fully immunized shed virus for a shorter amount of time if they have a breakthrough infection.
Alberta's health minister adding that exceptions could be made to shorten the 5-day isolation requirement for essential workers, but while the province makes the change, labor leaders are warning it will lead to disastrous consequences.
Even the premier's acknowledged that Omicron is so infectious that it's quite possible that virtually everybody will be infected by this. The challenge becomes, what happens if we don't do anything to make sure they don't all get sick at the same time?
First Vice President of the United Nurses of Alberta, Danielle Larrivee, tells me that allowing COVID-positive healthcare workers back on the job would put even more strain on the province's already taxed hospitals. With a tidal wave of Omicron cases, she says leaders aren't doing enough.
They've pushed back school for a week, but while the kids aren't going to school, I can still go to a casino, or I can go to a restaurant, or I can go play soccer, or go watch a hockey game.
Larrivee adding, as much as everyone wishes the pandemic was over, we aren't there yet.
When's the last time you saw thousands of people getting influenza simultaneously, overwhelming the healthcare system, shutting down surgeries, even shutting down chemo and other necessary life-saving services?
Gil McGowan with the Alberta Federation of Labour agrees, saying the government is choosing politics over public health.
And unfortunately, I think what we have here is a government that wants to live in that fantasy and is willing to sacrifice workers and their health in order to get there. Just because we're tired doesn't mean that the pandemic is over.
In Edmonton, Darcy Ropchan, City News.